Pitch out goes to Davis. Davis trying to go to his right. He's in trouble again and brought down for another loss. This is going to be a loss back to the 3-yard line, a loss of 3 more. And now Davis, their leading rusher, 6 carries for -2 yards.
That was Jaden Thomas again from the position on the outside. He's playing good football tonight. 4 minutes left, 20-0 Carthage.
So now Palestine with 3rd and 15 from their 3-yard line. 3rd and 15 for Palestine from their 3.
I don't know if Davis has seen a defense like ours this year, and he got up a little slow after that one, boys.
Okay, Hutchinson again under center. 6 seconds left on the play clock. And here's going to be a handoff to someone else, and it's going to be tackled. It may be in the end zone. This could be a safety. It is.
No, he's calling it.
He's at the 1-yard line. Okay.
He's calling it right at the 1-yard line, and all the boys were up with the signal for safety, but it wasn't. They'll have to punt to us.
Hey, guys, he's actually got that inside the 1. It's like on the foot.
Okay, so it is the back end of the football is almost touching the goal line, so that was a loss of another 2 yards on the play. And now Palestine will be kicking from their 1-yard line. Timeout called by the Wildcats. We'll take a break.
Monty Bacon at Carthage Furniture is offering refrigerators at great savings. Choose a 16 cubic foot refrigerator in white or black, priced for you at $5.99, or an 18 cubic foot refrigerator with a white finish or black finish, just $6.49. If you ever need a refrigerator, Monty says this is the time to buy. Carthage Furniture, the huge store behind the car wash. Carthage Furniture on West Panola across from the Sonic, where Rosa speak Spanish.
This is Mark Harris at Farmers State Bank in Carthage. Did you know Farmers State Bank offers 15, 20, and 30-year fixed-rate mortgages? We will service your loan in-house, and you can make a payment at one of our 5 full-service locations: Center, Main Bank in Rough Rider Branch, Carthage, Joaquin, Shelbyville. So come by Farmers State Bank and let us help you buy the home of your dreams. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Good commercial.
Okay, Hutchinson, the quarterback, is the punter. He is back foot right at the edge of the back of the end zone, gets the snap, gets off the kick into the wind, and we're going to let it hit at the 28. It goes sideways. Now it goes back toward Chapel Hill, and that's going to be a punt to the 27-yard line, a 26-yard punt into the wind, and Carthage has it. Great field position at the Chapel Hill, 27 already leading 21-0.
That's one of the punts that bounced back for us. Most of the time this year, it's made 20 more yards for the other team. 3:29 left, 20-0. We have the ball on their end of the field.
So Carthage with it, 1st and 10 now at the at the Palestine 27. Okay, we've got 2 receivers and a wing over on the right side. Here's a handoff, goes to Courtney. Courtney up the middle to the 25, to the 20. Tough run there for Courtney. He brings toughness. Remember, that's what Coach Serratis said, and he's into the Kelly's Collision red zone at the 18-yard line, to pick up of 9.
I'm telling you, he runs like he weighs 210, 215, but he only weighs 185, but he's solid from head to toe.
So it's now 2nd down and 1 for Palestine. Again, if you just joined us, the Carthage Band is not here tonight. The Palestine Band is. Carthage Band did not make the trip because of concern about moisture for the instruments. Okay, here's Horton. Horton, 3-step drop going into the end zone. This ball is going to be incomplete down there. Good coverage by the Palestine Wildcats. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 for Carthage from the Palestine 18.
It was single coverage out there, and he got looked like he was trying to do a backwards throw behind, and young man did make a good play, like Larry said.
Okay, 3rd down and 1 now for Carthage. 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs from the Palestine 18-yard line. Again, next week, we haven't mentioned this yet, Carthage will be at home, final home game of the year. It'll be senior night. The Henderson Lions will be in town. Okay, Horton under center with a wide out to each side. Handoff Courtney. Courtney over the right side of the 15. He's got the Howes AC 1st down to the 14-yard line. Pick up of 4 more, and they'll move the chains.
He was about an inch away from breaking that for a touchdown. Somebody barely got him. And yes, people, you need to come to the game next week. Henderson Lions are not going to lay over and play dead. They're going to be ready for us.
All right, so it's now 1st down and 10 for Carthage at the Palestine 14-yard line. 2:28 left to play here in the first half. Carthage leading at 21-0. Offset out of the right. Here's Horton with a 5-step drop. Looking left, throwing left. Ball low, incomplete. Down at the 4-yard line.
Well, there's just a bad throw on that, really, on the quarterback then. 2:18 left in the first half, 20-0 Carthage.
And again, I want to mention Chalk Talk. I do not get a commission for saying this. I tell you, how can you resist going and hearing the coach with more state championships than any other coach in the state? There are 1,225 high school coaches in the state of Texas. Only one has 6. And that's Scott Surratt. Okay, here's a throw to the left. This ball is caught out there in the flat to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown for the Bulldogs. It is a Carthage Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 14 yards. And who did that go to?
That went to Courtney, and he made 2 or 3 really good cuts in that run. Followed his blockers well and made a touchdown. That's one of them Harris boys.
14-yard pass this time, so that is 4 touchdown passes tonight for Kai Horton, and that one went to Mason Courtney. Okay, now Phillips in to attempt the extra point. This time a high snap. McNew gets it down. The kick is on the way, and it is good. And Carthage now leads it by a score of 27-0 here. 2:09 left to play in the half. We'll be back right after this.
If you'd like to earn up to a 30% discount on your auto insurance, then here's your chance. State Farm has an updated version of its Drive Safe and Save app, and drivers everywhere are enjoying the rewards. Millions are now saying, don't mess with my discount, and you will too. Just download the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm to get started, or call us at Tate Barber State Farm, 903-693-7555.
Bauer Furniture has been family owned and operated since 1963. Paul Bauer and his fine staff pride themselves in their interior design skills and their selection of quality inventory. You'll find one of the area's largest selection of Lazy Boy recliners and rocker recliners in the Arklatex. Bauer also features bedding by Cerna, featuring the perfect sleeper. A full line of living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture is waiting for you, plus area rugs, lamps, and art decor. And Bauer Furniture is the home of free delivery. I'll repeat, the home of free delivery. Bauer Furniture on West Panola in Carthage.
All right, we've got 2:09 left to play here in the half. Carthage up 27-0. Badrano getting ready to kick off again with the wind behind him. And here is the kick. This is a high, short kick, and it's going to hit. And it takes one big hop, and then they catch it. It hit at about the 27-yard line, took about a 4-yard hop to the 23. Palestine caught it, and they'll have it at their own, I think they're going to spot it at the 22.
And that was one of those pooch kicks, but it didn't go to either side. It went down the middle, and there was nobody there to receive it. We have seen that on tape, as that's why we did that.
All right, so now Palestine again. Palestine in the ballgame with negative 16 yards total offense in this first half. What a performance by the Carthage defense. 4 touchdown passes for Kai Horton offensively. Okay, here's Hutchinson, the quarterback. He's under center at the 22-yard line. He's got Davis, their star back in the backfield. Pitch out to Davis. Davis this time going to his right, and he is in trouble again, and he's going to be stopped for another loss. Davis is stopped for a loss inside the 20. And I tell you what, our window is getting fogged up here. I'm going to have to get some towels at halftime to see if we can get some better vision. That's going to be a loss of 3.
If we get the door open, maybe that'll clear it out, Larry.
That might work. Second down and 13 now for Palestine. 1:36 left to play here in the half. Palestine with the football now at their own 19-yard line. At their own 19. Again, Palestine with now negative 19 yards total offense here in the first half. Second and 13 for Palestine at their own 19. And here's the handoff. It goes to Davis, and Davis is stopped for another loss. This is going to go back to the 18, so it'll be another loss of 1 yard for Davis. Now it is back to the 18-yard line. It'll be third down and about 14. And we'd be calling timeouts here, but we're out of them. So the clock is still rolling, 55 seconds. You sort of get the feeling Palestine just wants to get out of here and get to the dressing room and regroup at halftime. They are down by 27 points here at Palestine, 27-0. All right, here's Palestine. Here's Christensen rolling to his left. He's looking for a receiver. He throws. This ball is incomplete, and that will bring up 4th down. Palestine will now have to kick into the wind, and we're going to get great field position. Again, now we're out of timeouts, but they're going to be kicking into the wind here.
They pressured him on the outside, and, pressure makes water run uphill. He threw the ball bad because he was throwing against his body on the run.
Again, if you wonder what you're missing tonight, you're missing some cold weather. It's not bitterly cold. I think it's about 50 degrees, but wind out of the north and light rain that's been falling the entire contest. Okay, we're waiting for the snap. There's a head-high snap. He gets off the kick. It's a line drive kick, and it's a good one into the wind. Oh, they're going to get a nice roll out of this. It hits at the Palestine 48, and it's going to be blown dead at the Carthage 38. So that would be that's going to be 12 and 32. That's going to be 44 yards on the punt. Pretty good one for Palestine into the wind. And Carthage is going to have it at their own 38 with 24 seconds left.
And his last punt was 64 yards. So, he's gotten 2 punts good tonight.
All right, so now first down and 10 for Carthage. Again, no timeouts left, 24 seconds on the game clock. And we're ahead 27-0. Horton in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one to the left. Here's Horton. Horton looking left. He throws left. This ball is going to be incomplete at the Palestine 47-yard line. A low throw, and that took 7 seconds off the game clock. 17 seconds left now.
Okay, what Kale made that look like a catch. It looked like he cupped it under there, but there was a ref right there that said no.
So it's 2nd down and 10 for Carthage at their own 38. 17 seconds left in the half. Carthage up 27-0 here. Bulldogs will clinch a playoff berth with a win tonight. They'll be in the playoffs for the 13th straight year. Snap back to Horton. Horton this time looking right. He throws right on the screen right. This is caught it's going to go to the 40, to the 45, and that's where he is stopped. That'll be a gain of 7 yards on the play. There is a flag down.
Usually that's holding when you're rolling out like that. We'll see what he says. Unless there was a face mask right at the end of some kind. He was thrown here in front of us right by the coaches from Palestine.
Now, pending the flag, it's a 7-yard pass completion to Courtney on the screen right. And you may have heard Coach Surratt say that Kai Horton may wind up being the best screen pass quarterback he's ever had. Let's see what Richard King, the official, says here. This is going to be holding against Carthage.
Well, when the play rolls out like that, the offensive lineman or whoever calls it follows the defender, but they've let the clock run out. The score's 27-0 by Carthage. We'll be back, but we're going to catch the coach.
Okay, yes, down to Jason with Coach Surratt on the sideline. XL4 sideline mic.
All right, guys, I've got Coach Surratt headed this way. I'm standing on the 20-yard line, and it'll be interesting to hear what he has to say. 27-0. You don't think there's a whole lot of bad things that he has to say about the team, but you never know.
You know him.
The coach sees all, and here he comes right now. And Coach Surratt, 27-0 at the half, under the elements. Everything looks pretty good, but what were your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty tough conditions out here. You can feel the wind picking up, and it's misting and the ball's wet. But I thought we moved the ball. We got to score more when we get in the red zone. I think we had one or two that we didn't get in, and had too many penalties, and so we got to cut down on those. But defensively we were humming, and we thought we could coming in, and they're playing great, and we just got to correct a few things on offense. And our kicking game's good, other than the botch snap there. But really pleased to be up 27-0.
Right. So you're going inside, getting warm in the locker room, and come back out and expecting the same thing in the second half.
Well, I hope so. I hope we play better. Our goal is to get after them and get after kids to play better and challenge them to play better this half.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach. All right, guys.
I tell you what, Coach, he's just not satisfied. Okay, we'll be back. 27-0 Carthage right after this.
Panola County relies on UT Health Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and UT Health First Physicians clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
Jason, put the mic on if you would. We can hear the band. We'll be back after this.
Industry-leading experience at Darnell Pest Services. With over a decade of happy customers in Texas, Darnell Pest Services offers the most thorough and proven methods to eliminate household pests in and around your home. Call 903-471-6400. Ask Chad Darnell about a free evaluation, advanced solutions, continuous protection, customer care and service guarantee. Call 903-471-6400 and get rid of those pesky roaches, ants, rodents, spiders, even termites. Darnell Pest Services can keep your home pest-free. Quick Stop Carthage is your quick stop for anything you might need for running errands around the area or starting a road trip. Every day, 5 a.m. till 9 p.m., you can count on Quick Stop Carthage to have quality fuel and service items for your vehicle and something easy, fast, and tasty from the kitchen for breakfast, lunch, or supper. A specialty is one of the best hamburgers in East Texas. Your best stop 7 days a week in Carthage at 2365 Southeast Loop is Quick Stop.
Well, Bulldogs are ahead 27-0. The Palestine band is lined up. We're not getting the mic feed as we are, but I have John Wink with me. He's the superintendent of the schools. John, which way did you come up?
I took 84.
We did too.
Yes, I saw there were lots of deer on 84 tonight.
And they say it on the way home. It really is a lot of deer on the side of the road. They're eating the grass on the side of the road.
Yes, that's the only grass in that area is right there on 84.
Okay. Well, a lot of times you come 79, but you got to go through Henderson and you got to go through Jacksonville, and sometimes that ride from Jacksonville to Palestine is just, I don't know why, it's just boring to me. You can go to Henderson fine, go to Jacksonville fine, but it seems like that extra 30 miles.
Well, tonight I will tell you on 84 it gets a little winding between Reclaw and Rusk, and then when you leave Rusk heading to Palestine, it really gets winding. So if you're headed home, be very careful tonight.
Right, deer on the side of the road. Plus, if you get on 315, when you get into Mount Enterprise, it's just ridiculous the amount of trucks.
I almost cried when she told me.
Here we go. We got a little sound now. Well, thought we did.
Hey guys, y'all want to hear the man?
Well, yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Right now we have a bunch of ladies out dancing while the band plays for Palestine. They have these things on their arms that make them look like they have wings.
I'm not familiar with this style of drill, but it looks like they are dancing to a very current song that's on the radio. Honestly, I really don't know the name of the song, but they're out there dancing, and the skirts are the ones that make the wings, and they're doing little twirls and pirouettes and things of that nature. So what do you think about the game tonight, Mark?
Defense.
Defense is doing very well.
Oh, yes, we give up 7 and 7 this year. 14 one time, and then 7 every. And the 2 of the 7s were fluke plays. There was one looked like Lynn Swan catching it,
yes,
and then there was a deflection on the other one. So other than that, we have had very little points scored on us.
Well, we have a lot of people here tonight, and that have made the travel to Palestine, and so we've got quite a crowd. We've got a good little crowd that, even though the rain's been kind of hampered a lot of people from coming tonight. So. Very, very glad to see so many friends out tonight. So, well, we've got a lot of good things happening at school. We had another board meeting this week, Mark, this past week, and a lot of good action that was taken in the last board meeting. First off, we recognized our awesome principals. They're doing a great job. They were recognized for National Principals Month. I don't know if you know this, but did you know that our finances get a score?
Oh, really?
We get rated on our finances. And I'm going to give you one guess as to the rating, as to the grade that you think Carthage ISD got.
I would think A plus.
Well, no, it's a number.
Oh, okay.
It's a number between 0 and 100. What do you think? What do you think the score is?
I think we're less than 10.
No, all the way to 100.
Oh,
the
the
best
better
score
the
is the
100.
100. So what?
I thought I was playing golf here.
Oh no, we're not playing golf. We're playing the high score wins.
Oh, 100.
You're absolutely correct, Mark. We got 100 on our financial integrity rating score from the state of Texas.
Well, I made hundreds in school. That's why I said 100.
Oh, okay. That was just natural to you.
Yes.
Well, I will say that is a very positive thing for Carthage ISD. I want to give a big shout out to Kathy Worley. She is our Chief Financial Officer. Just does a fantastic job. So she shared that report with the board the other night, and we're very excited about that. We also had the opportunity to talk a little bit about our targeted improvement plan for Baker Koontz, and Mr. Cook, our Chief Learning Officer, shared a little bit more information about that. And then after that, he showed the results of our first 6 weeks assessments. We implemented, that's a new process that we have implemented for our curriculum as part of our academic improvement plan district-wide. And it showed that in a lot of areas we are starting off really good. We're either matching last year's scores or we're ahead of last year's scores. There's a few areas that dipped a little bit from last year, but that's to be expected because kids over the summer they forget things, and the tests are a lot harder when they come to the next grade level. So we saw a few areas where they dipped a little bit, but we're real excited about that.
Well, they got to get acclimated again. They've been off all summer laying around. Some of them had jobs. And so when they have to get back and everything's structured, sometimes it takes a while for the structure to show up.
Well, and like I was talking to Jerry on the radio this week, is that some kids, they finished 4th grade and they're in 4th grade. And when they go to 5th grade, they're not 5th graders yet. They're still 4th graders.
That's right.
And so academically, they're on that 4th grade level. So when they're taking a 5th grade test, it's going to show that they're lower. So we don't overreact to those numbers because it's just an indicator of what do we need to do next. And we did a lot of hard work. Our teachers did a lot of hard work to make some plans to help those kids get ready to be successful. So very proud of the work that was going on there.
Well, I've lost my sound to the band.
Oh yes.
And so we're going to have to just. They have a really good sized band, and they're all spread out all over the field. And there's girls with, I would say, capes on.
It looks like it's a Halloween theme attire that they're wearing.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that, but Halloween is right around the corner. Have you got your candy yet?
No, I have not. I'm going to try to hide that night.
Are you?
And maybe go to the square. Because they're having something on the square.
They are doing that. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in Carthage to get some candy.
If you listen to Cindy Deloney on her schedule of what things that are coming up, of course, we've got Christmas ahead of us, too. And so she is really a busy little lady, and she does a really good job in our Main Street projects.
Well, I will tell you when I go to Chamber of Commerce meetings and they talk about the things that they're trying to do to bring business to Carthage, she does a really good job, and our businesses downtown are really participating in the activities that they're doing. You might have seen in downtown Carthage the spiders that are all over the buildings. We're not having an insect problem. We're having a decoration a competition, and she's been doing a really good job at that. So we're real excited. We're very appreciative of her hard work and what she does for Carthage.
And plus, she's kind of opened up the Esquire Theater where I went when I was a kid, and they've had it this summer a bunch of movies, and they're having the one with James Stewart. Remember the Christmas Story?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
That one will be played, I think, in December. It's something Christmas. I can't remember the name of it now. But the Bulldogs are ahead 27-0 at halftime, and we'll be back right after this.
I wanted to make new friends in college and save gas money by walking to class, but I was worried the cost of living on my own would make it difficult to live on campus. Then I learned Panola College not only has an affordable tuition, it also has several housing options that cost as low as $140 per week and includes 19 meals a week. Certainly worth the price to make lasting friendships. Panola College, lowering costs for higher education. To find out more, visit panola.edu today.
Because you're a fan of fresh made just the way you like it pizza, you'll love Country Fresh Pizza Carthage. We make it, you make it, from a 10-inch to a 16-inch. Even gluten-free crust is offered at Country Fresh Pizza. The Farmer's
All right,
Delight features 6 meats and 6 veggies. The vegetable garden with all the veggies. The Rise and Shine with eggs and cheddar. The Crafty Farmer to build your own. And even Alfredo Pizza. Call 903-631-0246 to order. 636 West Panola, the white building with the bright graphics. It's delicious. It's Country Fresh Pizza. Cardinal fans, it's football season. Come see all the new things going on at Lamar University football games. The new Cardinal Lane tailgating area has live music, jumpers, and a video game truck for kids. Over 20 corporate sponsors handing out free food, drinks, and gear. Cardinal Lane opens 4 hours before kickoff. Lamar now has, at home games, all new in-game entertainment for you. If you haven't already, make sure you purchase your tickets now. Season tickets as low as $45, single game tickets as low as $10. Excited to see you in the stands cheering on the Cardinals all season. Go LU!
What else going on at school?
Well, I'm going to give an excellence update. We got way too many things happening that are just fantastic, and I need to share those with us, with our listeners right now. As many of you know, our Bulldog team is a perfect 7-0, and I think they're on their way to an 8-0 record tonight. Very proud of those guys. They're doing a great job. I don't know if you're familiar with our volleyball team, Mark, but our volleyball team is on pace to set a new school record. They have a game on Tuesday night playing Huntington in Huntington, and if they win that game, they will tie the all-time school record for wins for 35 wins in a season.
Do you have a clue what year that was?
No, I don't. I apologize for that.
I think it was 05. We went to the Final Four. My daughter was on that team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I tried to broadcast the semifinal game, and doing a volleyball game is really tough. That ball is bouncing so fast, you can't tell names.
Right.
And that's what people are listening for. They want to hear about their grandbaby, their niece, their nephew when they're playing, when you're broadcasting.
Well, they are doing a good job, and Coach Stewart has really done a phenomenal job. Here's another thing that I think would be very interesting for our listeners is that every volleyball team in Carthage is the district champion.
Can't beat that.
The 7th grade A team, the 8th grade A team, the 9th grade team, the JV team, and the high school team. They're all district champions, and so we are very proud of our girls. We're very proud of our coaches, just doing a fantastic job. Another excellence update is that we have cross country coming up. The regional tournament is on Monday, and our boys team is it will be participating in the regional meet, and we have 3 of our girls that were in the top 10 at the district meet, which is pretty difficult to do. They'll be moving on to the regional meet, and based on that, whoever moves to the top 10 will be going to the state meet in Round Rock. So we're very proud of that.
So if you get in the top 10, you get to go to this next round?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you go as a team also.
Right, so if your team is first or second or third, then you can move on to the state meet. So we've got a lot of good kids that have a great opportunity to advance to the state meet. So we're real proud of Coach Art Horton and Coach Brooks. They've done a really good job. And, cross country is really one of those things that it's all about grit and determination. There's not a lot of rewards in that other than just personal fulfillment.
Plus, you don't have a broadcast saying, "Oh, he's coming in first place."
Right. So it's a really good thing. Here's another thing. Our band program. Our band program was at the Region 21 marching contest on Saturday. I got to watch them, and we've been watching them every Friday night get just a little bit better. They took a very difficult drill and made straight ones at contest, and so that we're real proud of those guys. The coach, Mr. Durham, and his team, they did a great job there.
I tell you what, we really had majority of the time had a great band here.
Oh, yeah.
Back when I was in school, we got ones with Mr. Thomas and then Mr. Bird came in there. And then Mr. Jones, who ended up going to center. We lost him. He went to Center, Texas, and made them a #1 band.
Right.
And so we've had some good band directors along with the new one now. Well, it's not new. He's been here a number of years. Mm-hmm. And our band, at that point, before that, had suffered quite a bit.
Right.
And it got down to about 60 people, 58 marching. Mm-hmm. Now we're up to over 100, I think.
Over 120, I believe.
So we're doubled now.
So we have done a really good job, and again, that's a really important commitment. I got to speak to the kids and congratulate them and challenge them but let's go forward and let's see what we can do. I don't know if our listeners know this, but there is going to be a state military marching band contest coming in the future. I believe it's next year, where right now the state band marching contest is predominantly corps bands that advance, and so it's hard to compare a military band to a corps band. So now they're going to split that up, and so there'll be a military contest coming soon, and I really believe that we have a strong chance to win at that level.
And that'll be next year.
Yes, I believe it's next year. If not, it is the following year. And I know that we that's a very good thing. Next week, November 2nd, our band is going to be marching at the National Association of Military Band Contest. That's going to be at SFA. And again, I'll remind everybody that Mr. Raymond Thomas, who you just mentioned, is going to be inducted into the Military Marching Band Hall of Fame.
And he's been ill, but he's getting back. He's getting better.
Yes, he is, and Jean, his wife, works with me, and she gives me an update on how he's doing, and he is just doing really well, and our thoughts and prayers are with him as he's making that fight.
And I think he's probably listening tonight.
Yes, he is. And so we want to give him a special shout out and just thank him for all that he's done for Carthage ISD.
And he was the band director when I was in high school in '79 when I graduated.
Man, he must have been a really good band director.
He was.
Yeah.
He just didn't have me.
Oh, is that what?
Is that the problem? I was playing football, and so my band cornet playing kind of fell to the side.
It fell to the side when you had to start playing football. I get that. Well, there's a couple of things also I want to share is that our choir program is already competing in all-region contest. And, last year we had 2 students make the Texas All-State Choir. We had 16 kids make the all-region choir. 6 girls made the middle school all-region choir. And then we have an honor choir tryout. That's for sophomores and freshmen coming up on Tuesday night. And then everybody is coming to Carthage. All of those choir programs are coming to Carthage on November 9th, where we'll be having the all-region choir contest. I'm really excited about us being the host of that. So we'll have schools from all over East Texas coming to Carthage.
I tell you what, I made all-region choir when I was in school, and then they went to the next level, and I forget the next level, and we sang a song by named Porgy and Bess, and the judges would walk around right in front of you in between. They put all 8 parts together,
really?
And we all sang it at the same time, and they would walk through, which was really nerve-wracking right there.
It was.
And so the one before that, you sang into a sheet. There's a sheet
Right.
in front of you. You can't see the judges. But this particular one was wild in Longview, and you had to walk around. It was really wild.
I've never been through that. Now, when I was a choir student, we did it. We'd go in the room by ourselves. There'd be a sheet there. You sing to the music, turn around and walk out, and wait all day to find out if you made the choir. So that's quite interesting. I've never heard of that before.
Well, that particular year, they took so many basses, so many baritones. They split them up, and a guy made 2. He made baritone and bass, and so they said, "Which one do you want?" And he said, "I'll take bass." And the next one was me.
Oh, wow.
And that was cool. The crowd from Carthage went nuts when he had somebody making the next round.
Oh, that's great.
But I wasn't first. I was last. But that's all that counts.
But you got in.
That's right.
That's all it took.
That's right.
Well, that's great. Well, we appreciate Tommy Corley and all the work that he's doing. Another thing that's been going that we had this week was Carthage ISD Education Foundation Week, and we are starting our drive. Last year, the community really supported the foundation. We raised over $180,000. It funded 55 grants. It gave kids opportunities to go on field trips, to experience things that they've never experienced before, but also bought things to go into classrooms to really support teachers and students in their learning. And the reason I'm mentioning that is if anyone wants to make a donation, and it can be as little as 1 penny or $1, or if you want to sign up and say, I'll commit to donate $10 a month, 100% of that money goes back into the classroom, and Cynthia Harkrider is our director, does a phenomenal job. So we encourage everyone to support the foundation, because there's going to be some really great things that we do for kids.
We'll be back. Score 20-0 Carthage right after this.
Wyndham Family Dental at 406 Cora Street in Center is here with personalized service and a professional atmosphere. Wyndham Family Dental serves East Texas with skill and attention that only Wyndham Family Dental can give. It'll only take one visit for you to recognize that Wyndham Family Dental is different. Call and schedule your appointment today at Wyndham Family Dental, 936-598-2923. Wyndham.
Pippin Motor Company is looking for 1 to 6-year-old pre-owned vehicles for our lot. Hello, Will Blackwell here with Pippin Motor Company. We are always willing to take your trade-in on your next vehicle purchase, but did you know we will also buy your used vehicle even if you don't buy from us? That's right, due to the high demand of quality pre-owned vehicles, we will buy your used vehicle if it fits our criteria. Stop by and see us just across from Panola College or give us a call at 693-6691, and remember, all roads lead to Pippin.
Before beginning your next project, compare Carthage Hardware's prices to make sure you have the best deal. From deer corn to heating, ventilation, and air conditioning supplies, you can find what you need at Carthage Hardware. Now offering the best in kitchen and bathroom faucets and accessories, plumbing fixtures by Delta. The friendly, knowledgeable staff wants to show you the newly expanded Milwaukee Power Tool and Accessories Department and dependable Generac home standby generators. Carthage Hardware, 320 West Panola in the best small town in Texas, Carthage.
The Carthage band is not here tonight. Tell me what went on that situation.
Well, because of the weather and because the horns that they have, they can be damaged by the weather, especially if they're put back into a case and not taken care of. We made the decision that it's probably best for them to stay at home tonight. I know that's really a call that's up to the different schools, but I think it's in the best interest and the safety of the kids that they stayed at home tonight. And they're going to be a lot of those kids are going to be busy tomorrow because we're hosting the area marching contest at Carthage. We're not competing, but we are hosting, and so those kids spent last Saturday at contest. They're going to be working this week. Then next Saturday, after the football game, they're going to be at another contest. So we just, with all those variables, we decided they needed to stay home tonight. Now, one more thing,
One more thing, I hear that on TV.
Oh, you do?
One more thing.
One more thing.
On the 5.
Let me tell you this. Do you know how Excellence gets to school?
No.
On a school bus.
Is that right?
That's right. Excellence comes to school every morning on a school bus. And this week is National Bus Driver Appreciation Week. And if you think about our bus drivers, they do an awful lot. I want you to imagine, and you have children, I have children. I can remember many times driving down the road with my kids, and they're just, loud and fighting, and this is my side of the seat, and that's your side of the seat, and you can't concentrate as a parent. You get real frustrated. Now, that's just with 4 kids in the car. Now, bus drivers do that with anywhere from 50 to 70 kids on a bus and get those kids safely to school every day, and then they deliver excellence back home every single day. This week we want to say thank you to them. We appreciate them this morning. Mr. Cook, our chief learning officer, and we met all the buses out at the front when they were dropping off kids. Gave them a little snack bag this morning just to say how much we appreciate them, and they did a great job. And
also, I've noticed on Facebook and other venues that you're picking a Teacher of the Week.
Yes. Well, we're doing it a little. What we're doing is we pick a Student of the Week, a Teacher of the Week, a support member of the week, like in the custodial department, and then a community and volunteer member of the week. And if you go to my weekly post that I put out, I sent it out on Facebook tonight at about 7 o'clock, and it'll come out again on Sunday night. We recognize some people. So our Student of the Week is Ruby Morris. She's a student at Baker Koontz. Our Teacher of the Week is Jacinda Gwynn. She teaches 5th grade math and science at Baker Koontz. Our custodial team member of the week is Jerry Refior. And then our community or volunteer member of the week is Rachel Pace. And so we're really appreciative of them. And you can go back in my blog and see each week all of the people that we have recognized. We've recognized a lot of great people in the Carthage community.
Well, and plus it gives a little momentum to the teachers when they, are recognized for their effort.
Well, one thing that we all can use a little bit more of is we can always use a little bit more encouragement. I can use it, you can use it, and one of the things that I think is real important about the culture that we want to have in Carthage is that we need to celebrate people who are doing a great job, recognize that are those people that are going above and beyond, but then we take time when we can to recognize everybody. Today, one of the things that central office staff did, we all went to campuses today, and because it's the last Friday of October, we wanted to give every teacher a treat. And so we handed out little candy bars. We had a little personalized wrapper saying thank you for everything that you do. And that just goes a long way. We all need encouragement. We all need to be appreciated, and because that's what keeps us motivated and keeps us moving forward.
Well, what you need to do maybe possibly is if you have a teacher conference where everybody's there, have Miss JoNell Phillips come speak and talk about the
history of Carthage.
Oh, man, it's just awesome.
She came and did that the other day at the Lions Club, and that was the most interesting story I've ever heard.
It was talked about Glassell and R. Lacey and Fizio, whatever his name was, and all the old guys that put together this situation, and really would be the kids in Carthage don't know that history.
No, they don't. Well, I will say I've been in East Texas my entire life, and I didn't know that. So I will tell you that would be a great thing for everyone to hear. That might be something that we could have a quick little spotlight or make a little video of, that everybody could hear that story, because that's a story that needs to be archived.
That's right. It's going to be in the Panola County Heritage Foundation Museum that I'm in charge of. And I've already talked to her about going into that. And matter of fact, we've got a lot of school stuff that is not in there. So I'll be hitting you up for all kinds of stuff that Carthage has excelled in.
Well, one thing is we have a lot of things in Carthage ISD that we could help with that museum, and I appreciate you for taking the lead in curating the wonderful history in Panola County and in Carthage.
And we've spent about $120,000 so far on the redoing it, and we're fixing to have it put together now, and it's going to be something that kids will go to for class. You'll release them and let them go look at it.
We would love to do that. We would love to partner with that. Well, I appreciate the time and the opportunity to talk about Carthage ISD. It is a wonderful place. It's a great place for kids. It's a great place for teachers and leaders, and we want to say thank you to the community for all your support.
And we want to thank our people that run our schools. Okay, that's the key right there. So anyway, we'll be back. Score 27-0 Carthage right after this.
Carthage Flower Shop, located on the square in downtown Carthage, where they carry an array of fresh flowers and silk pot plants. Carthage Flower Shop also carries colonial candles, mantra bands, hickory farms, the Naked Bee, and willow tree angels. Shop Carthage Flower Shop. They will help you with all your floral needs.
Larry, how about some stats?
Okay, well, we're going to do this in a hurry. Let's see. The stats brought to you by First United Methodist Church. They invite you to join them each Sunday morning to hear their pastor, Kevin Otto. Stats in the first half: Carthage 16 first downs, Palestine none. On the ground, Carthage 115, Palestine -20. Carthage through the air 166, Palestine nothing. So the total yardage: Carthage 281, Palestine a -20. Turnovers 1 apiece, and here's the kick, a high end over end kick. They're going to take it at the 9, up to the 10, to the 15, 20, and 25-yard line. I believe they're going to spot it at the 24. Continuing with the stats, penalties: Carthage 5 for 30. You mentioned Coach Surratt mentioning having to limit those. 3 for 40 for Palestine. Turnovers 1 apiece, and the punts: Carthage did not punt. Palestine punted 5 times for a 42-yard average.
On the tackle there towards Miles Halton on the kickoff.
All right, so Palestine now 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Carthage leading at 27-0. And we just started the third quarter. Here's the handoff. It goes to the running back, and he's going to be stopped for, I believe, no gain on the play. I think that was Davis. And looks like we've got a player shaken up. And they will call a timeout. We'll take a break.
Hey, KGAS listeners, we're excited about the Bulldogs. Spirit is great this year, and excitement is wonderful. And speaking of excitement, if you're looking for a Bible-centered, Christ-preaching, old-fashioned, spirit-filled place to worship, I have your answer, Carthage Missionary Baptist Church, 916 West Sabine Street in Carthage. CMBC is a proud supporter of the Bulldogs, and for years the same prayer for the Dogs and Coach Surratt have been prayed every Friday game day. So let's go, Dogs, all the way this year. This is Dr. Dale Reed.
That was Cole Whitlock, but he had a man problem, I think. And we'll start with 27-0 Carthage.
All right, so that will be a 1-yard gain there for Davis, their running back. And that will mean that they've got it now 2nd down and 9. Here's Christensen, 3-step drop. He throws to the right. It's incomplete. He has yet to complete a pass. He is 0 for 4 in passing. Incidentally, the totals were they were 0 for 3 in the first half. Now they're 0 for 4 through the air. And Carthage was 10 for 24. Tough night to throw. Wet football, and you've got the wind involved. A light rain has been falling the entire ball game. Carthage 10 of 24 in the first half for 166. Carthage leading here 27-0. We scored 4 touchdowns, and we had 1 extra point that was no good because of a low snap. All right, 3rd down and 9 for Palestine from their 21. Pitch out Davis. Davis going left. Nothing there. He's going to lose the yard he picked up earlier, and it's going to be 4th down and 10 for Palestine from their own 20-yard line.
Wow, that was number 16 on the tackle, Austin Morgan. And our defense is just stingy. No first downs in the first half for the opponent. You can't say much better than that.
All right, Jason, we're going to go down to Jason Wade after this punt. And Jason, in particular, if you got any updates on that Kilgore game and also the Henderson game, let us know. We'll go down to you after this punt. Remember, Christensen is their quarterback. He gets off the kick into the wind, and it's not a good kick at all. It really was hampered by the wind. Let's see, the line of scrimmage was going to be the 25-yard line, and it's going to be out of bounds at about the 42, looks like. No, 47-yard line, 47 of Carthage.
Okay, guys, the quick District 1048 scoreboard update. Henderson leading Chapel Hill 21-14 at the start of the second half. And Kilgore edging Van 10-7 as they start the second half.
That's kind of surprising there to me. I thought Van was probably going to be the runner-up. But Kilgore's slowly coming up the backside.
All right, so Carthage will take over at their 47-yard line. Carthage takes over at the 47. We're going to make that a 27-yard punt. And they'll have it now at their own 47-yard line. Carthage leading 27-0. Okay, Montrell Smith goes over to the left side as a wing. Snap back to Horton. He's looking right. He's throwing right. This ball is caught there by Dixon at the 42-yard line. And then he falls backwards, but he's going to have the first down. It'll be 1st and 10. How's AC first down on the 11-yard pass to Kelvonte Dixon.
Good timing pattern, down and out. Caught it right at the numbers. Tried to make a move, but there was 2 guys there. And so he was down right there where he caught it pretty much. We have a Clyde down. This is KGS, 27-0. We'll be back after that.
We want you to join the winning team at Hudson Financial and let us assist you in finding the best game plan for your insurance and investment needs. We are licensed with over 30 companies to provide you with the best coverages and prices, whether you need personal, commercial, or life insurance. At HFG, we will never let good enough be enough when it comes to our clients. Stop by our office at 1519 West Panola or give us a call at 903-693-7874 and let us help you with your winning game plan today.
This is Kathy.
And Steve from Elliott Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Carthage. It's Ram Power Days this month at the store.
And we have huge savings on new Ram 1500 Classic starting at only $23,900.
Yeah, you heard it. Only $23,900 for a brand new truck.
So come on out to our new location on the Southeast Loop and check out all our inventory and give Elliott Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram a chance to earn your business.
And remember, only $23,900 for a brand new Ram at Elliott CDJR of Carthage.
All right, 1st and 10 for Carthage at the Palestine 42. Carthage leading 27-0. Here's Horton. Horton looking left. He's throwing left. This ball is caught at the 36-yard line. Make it the 35. That's going to be a 7-yard completion. And that's going to go, is that McNew?
It is McNew.
Okay.
Great timing pattern. He did about 7 yards down, turned in, the ball was right there.
Okay, so McNew, 2 receptions now for 14 yards. I have Courtney with 1 reception, Dixon with 5, Williams with 3, Montrell Smith with 1, Craig McNew with 2. So we have passed it around. That's 5 different receivers. 2nd and 3 at the Palestine 35. Handoff Courtney. Courtney up the middle. He's got a Howes AC first down. He's across the 30 or makes it to the 30 and is stopped there. 5 yards for McCourtney, and they move the chains once again.
What we got on Courtney so far, Larry?
That's 118 yards for him.
Okay, good deal. He's playing a good ball game.
All right, they're going to spot that. Let's see. We'll give him 6 yards. That'll make 119 yards for Courtney now. They've got it at the 29-yard line of Palestine. 10:55 left to play here in the third quarter. Carthage up 27-0. Bulldogs on their way to wrapping up a playoff berth here tonight. Snap back to Horton. Horton throws left. This ball is caught out there by Kel Williams. Williams with another Howes AC first down as he spins into the Kelly's Collision red zone at the 19, make it the 18-yard line.
Larry, I think that was McNew.
McNew again, okay.
Yeah, give him the credit on it.
Okay.
And it was great timing play again. I mean, Horton's doing his timing, 10-yard out, 7-yard in. They're hitting the right spot.
All right, so McNew now with 3 receptions for 24. Coach Surratt been saying in Chalk Talk they want to get him the ball more often. They've also said that about Braden Wade. Wade with no receptions so far tonight. 1st and 10 Carthage now at the Palestine 19. All right, here's Horton. Horton pump fake left. Now he's going left into the end zone. This ball is incomplete in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Carthage from the Wildcat 19.
They had pretty good coverage then. They were out there, and so I think that ball was kind of thrown that way because of that. 8 minutes left in the third quarter, 27-0 Carthage.
All right, Bulldogs incidentally going to be home next Friday night. It'll be senior night, the last home game of the year against the Henderson Lions. Last home game of this season. All right, Horton now under center with twins to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the handoff. It goes to Courtney. Courtney left side, 15-10. Courtney inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line. It'll be another Howes AC first down to pick up a 12 for Courtney.
He is cutting real good tonight. There was nothing in the line of scrimmage. He cuts to the outside and goes down the field. Good run by Courtney.
Okay, so it's going to be at the 18-yard line. Okay, so we'll give him 11 yards on that. And it's now 1st and goal for Carthage at the Palestine 8. 7:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Carthage leading it by a score of 27-0. If you've just joined us in the first half, Palestine with negative 20 yards total offense, no first downs. They still have no first downs in the ball game here almost midway through the third quarter. Okay, Horton now in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's looking left, throws into the end zone. This ball is incomplete, intended for Kel Williams. 2nd and goal from the 8.
Down and out in the end zone, and a pretty good coverage there. The boy knocked it away at the last second.
And, of course, remember Chalk Talk on Monday at noon in the field house. Get a chance to hear Coach Surratt. Coach Surratt with 6 state championships. There's only 2 all-time in the history of the state of Texas high school football with more than Scott Surratt. All right, here's 7:18 left to play now in the third. Bulldogs up by a score of 27-0. 2nd and goal from the 8. He's going to throw to the right, incomplete, intended out there for Dixon. And that pass was a little bit off the mark. Remember, it's a wet football here tonight in Palestine.
Yeah, and he was wide open. And the moves he makes, he could have scored a touchdown probably there. But, it's a wet ball like Larry says.
It has been raining the entire ball game, and because we're on the side, because we're looking across to the east side, and the lights enabled us to see that heavy mist or light rain flowing from the north to the south, flowing with the wind. Okay, 3rd down and 8 now for Carthage. 3rd and goal from the 8. Here's Horton, 3-step drop, throws into the left end zone. This ball is incomplete over the head there of the intended receiver, and I couldn't see exactly who that was.
He's walking out. He's going to go pick up the ball for the.
That's McNew.
That's McNew.
Okay. So that makes it now 4th down. 4th down and goal. Carthage does have the wind behind them, so it's definitely within field goal range. But let's see what Coach Surratt elects to do right here. He may let the play clock run down and then call a timeout. Nope. Someone's going to come in here. It's going to be Montrell Smith going out. And I think Wade came in, so now we've got Courtney. We're going to have an empty backfield. So it's going to be Wade, Courtney, and I believe that's McNew over here on this near side. Here's Horton rolling to his right, throws into the end zone. It is incomplete. Had a man at the very back of the end zone, the back right of the end zone, but overthrew him. Palestine holds, and they'll take over.
Well, their defense was right there, too, and I think he tried to sneak it right in the corner of the end zone because there was a guy there. If he threw it straight, could have intercepted it.
Yeah, he had to get it over the defender's head, and so it's sort of a touch pass and a little bit too much juice on it, and it went out of bounds. So Palestine takes over now at their own 8-yard line. 7:02 left to play here in the third. Carthage up 27-0. All right, Hutchinson, the quarterback, handing off this time to Davis. Davis going to his left, and that's going to be his best run of the night as he picks up 3 yards. He is that's his best run of the night, 3 yards out to the 11-yard line.
And he's still negative in running, Larry?
11 for a -3.
Our defense is just really good this year. It's hard. We hadn't met a team, I guess, with the talent like us yet, but our defense has shut Pleasant Grove down, whose averages 40 points a game.
All right, now it's 2nd down and 7 for Carthage. The ball for Palestine is on their own 11-yard line. And here's going to be a timeout called by Palestine. We'll take a break also.
Prosperity Bank is proud to be a part of the Carthage community. We can offer you big bank services with the feel of a community bank. We have you covered with over 240 locations throughout Texas and Oklahoma. Whether you're looking for a more traditional checking account or saving services, or if you need cash management, mobile banking, trust, mortgage, or lending services, we can provide you and your business the resources you need to succeed. Stop by the Carthage Banking Center to begin banking with the best today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 46414, loan subject to credit approval.
Does your windshield have a crack or rot chip that makes visibility a challenge? Did the door glass on your car quit rolling up or down? Monroe Brothers Auto Glass can solve your problems. Whether it's a small car, truck, 18-wheeler, or RV, glass is our thing, as we offer mobile or in-house glass replacements and repairs. You can trust Monroe Brothers Auto Glass to perform a safe and timely repair with a competitive price. Just come see us at 1480 U.S. Highway 59 North, or give us a call at 903-690-6806.
All right, we have now 2nd down and 8, 2nd and 7 make that for Palestine from their own 11-yard line. Hutchinson, the quarterback, is under center, and he hands off to Davis. Davis tackle for a 1-yard gain out to the 12. And now the Palestine Wildcats will have 3rd down, and they'll need to get to the 18. So it's 3rd down and 6 for Palestine from their 12-yard line. 6:03 left to play in the third.
Great play by Bobo, who came in from his linebacker position and crashed down and caught him at the line of scrimmage.
Now the clock has gone under 6 minutes to go, 5:50 and counting here in the third quarter. Carthage leading Palestine 27-0 in Wildcat Stadium in Palestine. All right, Hutchinson under center again. Hutchinson, this time play action fake. He's under heavy pressure. He's tackled in the end zone. This could be a safety. It depends on where they spot it. It is a safety for the Bulldogs as Hutchinson, the quarterback, is tackled in the end zone for a safety.
I think that was Ingram that came in from his linebacker. He had a blitz, and he was untouched. And the quarterback had retreated and ended up in the end zone, so they'll have to punt to us.
So this is in the third quarter, 5:31, a safety. Hutchinson tackled in the end zone. It will be a sack there of 12 yards.
And we have a man down. We'll be back right after this.
Carthage ISD is the premier district in East Texas. Our teachers provide a first-class, challenging learning experience for every child, every day. Our extracurricular, athletic, and fine arts programs compete to achieve one goal, becoming state champions. We believe that every child is a champion, and we are committed to helping each student unleash their potential. Come join our team and experience firsthand why Carthage ISD is the home of champions. Visit carthageisd.org to learn more about our quest for excellence.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked #1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website pinergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
Well, the Bulldogs with their first safety of the year as Hutchinson, the quarterback, is sacked for a 12-yard loss, tackle in the end zone. And, of course, that means that Carthage gets 2 points plus Palestine now has to kick it from their 20. They can either punt it or they can put it on the tee. They're going to put it on the tee. So we should get good field position out of this with Palestine kicking into the wind here after the safety. Here's the kick. Pretty good kick. High end over end, they take it. We take it at our 41 up to the 45. Midfield coming to the right to the 45 of Palestine to the 40, 35. This is Braden Wade with the return, and he returns it from the Carthage 41 down to the Palestine 26. So that would be 24 and 9. That'd be 33-yard return there. Pretty good for Braden Wade.
He caught it and then dropped it, and it bounced right back to him, and he made a cut to the right, and we had return right on, you could tell. And he got a good return on that.
But there is a flag at the 35. I just spotted it.
Hey, I tell you what, guys, as good as our defense has been this year, one thing I guess might be lacking, have we had any pick sixes or defensive touchdowns this year?
I have to think about that.
I know we've given one up.
Okay, let's see. So it is a penalty of 5, making it 10 yards for the Bulldogs, against the Bulldogs. 6 penalties now for 40 yards, and so that moves it back to the Palestine 45. 5:20 left to play here in the third. Carthage leading it 29-0. Here's a handoff, or pitch out. It goes to Courtney. Courtney over the right side, hit pretty hard as he gets to the 42, and it'll be a gain of. That was Jaden Thomas on the carry.
I was going to tell you.
Okay, so it'll be a gain of 3 for Thomas.
And he made it good. It was a good hole for him, and. Got 4 minutes left, 4:58, 29-0 here in the third quarter of Carthage.
Tell you what, also, guys, I'd like to hear what you guys got to think. Well, I know we're winning 29. We're dominating 29-0, but what do you think about Palestine's defense? They haven't really done too bad tonight, have they?
Not too bad. That's right. They put more pressure on.
They haven't had any help.
Horton than anyone we've played. Okay, here's a handoff to Thomas. Thomas up the middle, big hole, 40, 35, down to the 31. He almost broke it the distance. The ball on the ground, but I think they're going to say he's down, and that would be a gain from the 42 to the 32. Howes AC first down at the Palestine 32 after a 10-yard run.
I got to brag on the Hogs right then. They gave him a hole to go through, and he ran through it untouched. I'm going to brag on the Hogs now.
First down and 10 now for Carthage at the Palestine 32. Ball is on the right hash. 4:15 left to play here in the third. Carthage up 29-0. The Bulldogs have scored on a safety here in the third quarter. And after that ensuing kick, they now have it at the Palestine 32. First down and 10. Here's Dixon going motion left. Here's a handoff. It goes to the right to Wade. Wade to the 30, to the 25. Thomas with the carry. And he goes from the 32 down to the 23, 9 yards for Jaden Thomas.
And he's very effective to bring in behind Courtney. He has a little different style, and he has good speed. And so when he brings it, of course, he's got those big hogs in front of him opening the holes. We need to brag on those boys, Larry.
Third down, make it second down and 1. Second and 1, okay, and that offensive line has Crawford, Johnson, Davis, T. Kellum, and then Karsten Williams. That's across the front. Here's a handoff. It goes to Thomas. Thomas, another Howes AC first down inside the 20, inside the Kelly's Collision red zone. He picks up 4 more yards to the 19.
And what I liked about him on that carry, he put both hands on the ball, put his head down and ran, and keep from fumbling it.
All right. Incident, that reminds me at Chalk Talk. Nick Stewart, a game or two ago, fumbled. And the coaches brought him off the field for a while. He came back in the very next carry. on Chalk Talk, you could see it, both hands on that football. There was no way he was going to fumble that second carry after fumbling earlier. All right, 1st and 10 now for Carthage at the Palestine 19. Here's Horton, throws left. This ball is caught out there by Williams to the 15-10. Williams to the 5. Williams toward the goal line, and he's going to be inside the 5. Another Howes AC first down inside the 5 on the pass to Kel Williams.
Well, there was single coverage out there, and he threw a bomb, a bullet out there, and the young man had his coat, had the shirt, and he drug him for 4 or 5 yards.
Okay, 16 yards to Williams. Here is Horton handing off to Thomas. Thomas into the end zone, spins for the touchdown. Jaden Thomas with a Carthage Hardware Bulldog 3-yard touchdown.
And he was the favorite one on that drive. He had a lot of yards on that particular drive. He has been playing defense tonight, too. So we got 2:36 left. We go ahead 35-0.
All right, and that'll bring in, this time it's going to be Jimenez. No, it's not Jimenez. Okay, that's because Jimenez is left-footed, I think. Okay, we'll get his number here for you in just a second. We're on the kick. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is going to be good. And the Bulldogs now lead it by a score of 35-0.
Wait,
36-0 would be the
number
score.
88, or what's the number? You can barely see. He's almost to the sidelines over there.
Okay.
That is number 99, guys.
99.
That is Irvin Jimenez.
Okay, Irvin Jimenez.
Yeah, and he's right-footed. I don't know, maybe he's ambidextrous.
No, he's not.
We got 7 kickers that compete each week, and soccer programs really brought in some good kickers for us. We'll be back after this.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Ralph there?
Well, what's Ralph look like?
He's got white hair and spots.
Is Ralph your dog?
He's a Dalmatian.
Well, why would he be here at Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical?
You always say you have something for everyone.
Well, we do. We can help with all your heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. But maybe you should look out in your backyard for Ralph.
I'll just call his cell phone.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
All right, Medrano getting ready to kick off. The Bulldogs now up 36-0. That Carthage Hardware Bulldog touchdown, 3-yard run by Jaden Thomas. And the Bulldogs stop extra point good by Irvin Jimenez. All right, so now they're going to call for the fair catch back at the 24. They drop it and pick it up, and that constitutes the fair catch. And so Palestine will now have the football.
That was a good kick, good high kick, and he had to call fair catch because our coverage was going to tackle him inside the 10, looked like. So, Henderson comes to town next week, and the stands will probably be full for that one, Larry.
Okay, so evidently, if you call for the fair catch and you don't make it and then you pick it up, okay, you're still safe. They can't touch you, but as a result of having dropped it, you get the football where you dropped it or where you picked it back up, so they're going to have it at their own 6-yard line. Boy, they have had terrible field position tonight. Hand off to Davis. Davis going left, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No more for Davis.
Of course, they made mistakes tonight themselves, but we've also played good defense and kept them on our end of the field. Their end of the field, 36-0.
All right, the Bulldogs up here again next week. Henderson comes to town. Remember, Chalk Talk on Monday at noon. And because of the bad weather last week, I wondered whether or not we'd have it. Remember, there was no power on Monday at the high school, and so attendance was down just a little bit. I think some folks thought they wouldn't have it, but we did have it. And we'll have it again this coming Monday at noon at the Fieldhouse. Chalk Talk with Coach Surratt. All right, here's Hutchinson handing off to the running back going to his right. He breaks this one. This is not Davis, but this is someone else, and it's going to be a run. That's their best gain of the night. It goes from the 6 out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 19 on that running play.
Jacarian Conley was his name. That puts them in positive territory in the game, isn't it, Larry? Pretty close.
Not as bad.
Not quite, but that's their first down. Not quite in positive territory yet. Let's see, they would have 26. They got a -9 now, so they've got it up to a -9 in total yardage. 1:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Carthage leading it by a score of 36-0. Okay, Hutchinson under center. Hutchinson hands off the running back going to his left, and he is stopped for no gain on the play. That's going to make it 2nd down and 10 from the 25.
a host of Bulldogs come up, and they're patting one on the head. Let me see if I can see his number. Might have been Owens.
You guys want a 10-4A update?
Sure.
All right. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Henderson leading 28-21 over Chapel Hill. And Kilgore over Van 13-7 with 9 minutes to play.
Okay. Kilgore about to win a big one there at home against the Van Vandals. 36 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. This could be the final play of this third quarter. Second down and 10 for Palestine from their own 25. Hutchinson under center has to call a timeout. That'll stop the clock. 27 seconds left to play in the third. We'll take a break.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
Well, Larry, I'm getting texts that we're not on the air now. I don't know if that's true. I wish let Jerry send me a message. So.
Okay, well, we're going to keep going as if we are. And, yeah, if we're not, well, no one's at home is hearing us.
That's right. Most of them stayed home to hear it. So.
Second down and 10 for Palestine from their own 25-yard line. We've got 27 seconds to play in the third quarter. What do you think, Ari? You think we're on the air? Do you think we're not? We're not. Okay. All right. Well, then we need to get back on the air, and I'll keep some stats.
All right. With 20 seconds to go, we're fixed to be the end of the third quarter, so we'll have a chance to do that and try to get us back online. We have not heard from Jerry, so usually he's the first one to tell us.
But okay, but we can continue because we are on the video, which will be seen by some folks. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the third quarter, and the score is Carthage 36, Palestine nothing. Back with the fourth quarter right after this break.
XL Ford is always your place to go for quality pre-owned vehicles. We have pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and everything in between to meet your needs. If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, XL Ford has you covered. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. We'll help you every step of the way to make sure you're satisfied with your pre-owned vehicle. Come down today and take a test drive today. Excellent price, excellent selection, and excellent service after the sale. Visit us at XL Ford on the Southeast Loop in Carthage, Texas.
First State Bank & Trust advances banking convenience with its new mobile app. Download the FSB&T mobile app and realize the full potential of 21st century on-the-go banking technology. At your fingertips, deposit checks, view real-time balances and account histories, transfer funds in your accounts, and pay bills 24/7. You can contact customer service from the app if needed during regular business hours. On-the-go, on-the-phone banking tech from your trusted FDIC member equal housing lender, First State Bank & Trust.
This is Pastor Monty Pierce, along with all the fine folks at Central Baptist Church, located one block off the square in beautiful downtown Carthage. We hope you are enjoying the game as the Bulldogs make another exciting run for the championship. If you don't have a church home and you like friendly folks and a meaningful worship service, we invite you to join us this Sunday. Check us out at centralcarthage.com for times and more information. This is Dr. Monty. Go Bulldogs!
All right, we start the fourth quarter. Carthage leading 36-0. Palestine from their own 24. Hutchison rolling to his left. He throws. This ball is over the head of the intended receiver at the 33-yard line. And so now Palestine's going to face fourth down from their own 24.
We're working on it.
Fourth down from their 24, and so they're going to be kicking now for the seventh time in the ball game. From their own 24-yard line. Okay, remember Christensen, the punter, is also the quarterback, so you've got to keep that in mind. They'll be kicking with the wind here. Low snap, he gets it, gets off the kick. It is a kick. We try to make the fair catch. We bobble it, and let's see, Palestine is going to fall on it down at the 16-yard line. I think we touched it. No, we did not. Oh, I thought McNew touched that, but evidently he did not. And so, therefore, Carthage will have it at our own 17-yard line. So that's going to be 33 and 26, a 59-yard punt for the Palestine Wildcats. I thought McNew touched it, but we are so fortunate he did not.
Well, I'm sorry we lost a little power, we lost the airs, but we're back on. We've got 11:40 left in the ball game. Carthage ahead 36-0.
The Carthage defense has just held Palestine after they picked up on that drive, their first down of the ball game, their only first down of this ball game, coming late in the third quarter, and Carthage now has it 1st and 10 at our 17-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 17. Let's see, is that Horton still in there?
No, he couldn't be that. He's bigger
No,
than
that's
that.
Wilson. Okay, that's Wilson handing off to the running back, and this is Nick Stewart, and he is stopped for no gain. That's going to be a loss of 2 yards back to the 15-yard line. Nick Stewart is the running back.
We have a lot of new guys in the ball game right now, Larry. Number 55, Zachary Carlisle's in the game. Number 54, Bladen Trokel.
Bladen
Trokel, okay.
Austin Grimes is in there, 5'9", 230-pound junior.
Number 76, Luke Jackson, a sophomore, is in there.
Okay, Braden Wade is going to come to the near side. Also, Carlton Fulton is in there. Okay, here's a play-action fake. Wilson rolling to his right, throws, and this ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete pass. So that will stop the clock.
The receiver there was wide open. He rolled to the right, and he didn't put enough air under it, and it was knocked down by the defender. But he had a man as he rolled to the right over, and he just didn't put enough air under it.
Okay, 10:44 left to play in the ball game. I was looking to see if they've started to run the clock in this game, but they haven't started that yet. We ran it the entire last half of last night's JV game, and despite the clock running the entire second half, Carthage won that JV game 55-7 against Palestine. Okay, this time Wilson is in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He wants to throw left. He does. This ball is caught by Fulton to the 25. That's going to be a Howes AC first down, I believe, as they get just enough yardage to pick up the first down out to the 27-yard line. They do.
And that was a good play because he turned in at the right time. The ball was delivered perfect. And we need Anthony to get this experience running the football team.
So that is a 14-yard pickup to Fulton. And first down for Carthage at the 27 now. Okay, here's a pitch out. It goes to Stewart. Stewart over the right side of the 30. Cuts back to 35, 40, to the 45. And that's going to be another Howes AC first down. Nick Stewart on the big run of about 20 yards.
Brandon McNeely is in his fullback and threw the block right there by the linebacker and got him open. Good run and good blocking by McNeely.
Incidentally, that reminds me, Hunter Hill, who's been out the entire year. Coach Surratt thinking that he may not be back this year. He's going to be back, I believe, next week is the projection, and also we should have Quan Brown back next week. Braden Wade is going to split to the right, and Fulton goes to the left. Anthony Wilson under center, 1st and 10 Dogs at their own 47. Handoff goes to Stewart. Stewart over the right side to midfield, and he's across midfield to the 49. They're going to give him midfield 3 yards for Stewart, 2nd down and 7.
It was good blocking up front by the Hogs, and matter of fact, I think that's who tackled him. He got into the defensive backfield and tripped over one of his own men.
Okay, 9:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Carthage leading this one 36-0. Carthage clinching a playoff berth tonight with this win. 13 straight years that Carthage has been in the playoffs under Scott Surratt, and incidentally in by-district games, we are 12-0, 51-6. in playoff games in the last 12 years compared to 5-6 the 12 years before that. Okay, here's Anthony Wilson throwing to the right, and this one is dropped, incomplete pass.
Yeah, well, that was out to Wade, and he tried to run before he caught it. It was a good pass. He just dropped it thinking he's going to make a cut as soon as he caught it. 8:51 left, 36-0 Carthage.
So that pass, drop pass, of course, that stops the clock. As Mark said, with 8:51 to go. Rain, a light rain, a blowing light rain the entire ball game tonight. And so glad that you could join us back in Carthage in the comfort of your home. if that's where you happen to be. Okay, 3rd down and 7 now for Carthage at midfield. Here's Wilson. Pitch out to Stewart. Stewart going to the right. Stewart to the 48, so that's a gain of 2. Here comes a late flag in from the back judge.
Way back he threw it. He threw it about 20 yards in the air. So has something happened to the defensive backfield. We'll see what the call is.
So it'll be a 2-yard gain for Stewart. Depending on what this penalty is, it's going to be holding against Carthage. All right, so let's see where they mark that off. They're going to mark it off, I believe,
for the 48.
For the 48 where the play ended. That's right. So give Stewart 2 yards, and then give Carthage a 10-yard penalty, and that takes it back across midfield into negative territory at the 42. So Carthage now at their own 42 with 8:34 and counting left to play here in the 4th quarter. Carthage leading 36-0. Carthage has scored 5 touchdowns. We missed 1 extra point and then tack on a 2-point safety. That totals for 36. 3rd down now and 15 for Carthage from our 42. All right, Wilson this time under center. Wilson, 5-step drop, looking right, throwing right. This ball is caught at the 40, to the 30, 25, 20, 15, and down to the 10-yard line. Big pass there as we get into the Kelly's Collision red zone.
I'm telling you, Anthony can throw.
Who was that caught that?
That was Wade.
That was Wade.
It was
okay.
Wade on the cut.
Okay, so that would be 58 yards on that pass play. 58 yards. All right, and another 1st down for Carthage. This time 1st and goal now. 1st and goal at the Palestine 10-yard line. Wow, what a night for the Bulldogs. An emphatic win here at Palestine. We may hold them to negative yards for the ball game. Okay, here's Wilson under center. Here's Wilson handing off to Stewart. Stewart trying the right side. Please stay in bounds. And he does. 2 yards for Nick. Way to stay in bounds, Nick. 7:20 left to go.
Larry's begging now, y'all. It's 7:19 left.
Okay, we'll give him 1 yard. And it's now at the 9-yard line. Okay, we're going to go down to our XL Ford sideline Mike and Jason Wade right after this play, unless it's a touchdown. If it's a touchdown, we'll get you later, Jason. But after this next play, we'll go down to Jason. And if you got some more updates on those scores, those are interesting scores. Henderson and Kilgore in big ball games tonight. All right, I formation, pitch out Stewart. Stewart going up the middle to the 5. Stewart down close to the goal line. He's not in. Yes, he is. He's in for the touchdown. It's going to be a 10-yard run for Nick Stewart. A Carthage Bulldog hardware touchdown.
He had a heck of a hole to go through. Then he made a spin move at about the 2 and then carried people in the end zone. You could tell he was dying to get him a touchdown tonight.
Okay, so Jason, we'll go down to you after the kickoff. 10 yards for Nick Stewart. And the extra point attempt is going to be by Jimenez again. He is 1 for 1. A couple of late players getting onto the field for the extra point. Plenty of time still on the play clock. Still got 13 seconds left. Carthage now up 42-0. Here's the snap. Kick is away, and it is going to be good. Carthage 43 and Palestine nothing. Back after this break.
East Texas is a wonderful community, and at Panola National Bank, we're proud to call it home. That's why you'll find our bank and our employees helping others wherever you look. From supporting local schools to volunteering with local charity events, we're part of the fabric that weaves the community and its people together. When it comes to financial service needs, local is better. We provide convenient banking services so we can help our community grow. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Testing 1, 2.
Monty Bacon at Carthage Furniture is offering refrigerators at great savings. Choose a 16 cubic foot refrigerator in white or black, priced for you at $5.99, or an 18 cubic foot refrigerator with a white finish or black finish, just $6.49. If you ever need a refrigerator, Monty says this is the time to buy. Carthage Furniture, the huge store behind the car wash. Carthage Furniture on West Panola across from the Sonic, where Rosa speaks Spanish.
All right, the Carthage Bulldog hardware touchdown. Nick Stewart, 10-yard run. And the Bulldogs stop extra point by Irvin Jimenez. It is good, 43-0 Carthage. 6:44 to play here in the fourth quarter. Okay, Medrano now kicking off into the wind. Into the wind, he's gone with high, short kicks with what Coach Surratt calls sky kicks. Here's another one right here. Very high, and this one is going to hit the ground. And let's see, it's going to be picked up by Palestine, and then they return it. Or did he catch that in the air? I didn't see it. Did you?
He had a full stride when he caught it.
Okay, full stride, and he has the best return for them for the night as he carries it across the 50. So he caught it in some traffic, but as Mark said, in full stride, and it's a good return. He caught it at about the 45 and returns it to the other 45. So a 10-yard return, and Palestine's going to have it. Oh, wait a second. Let's see. They're marching back.
Think there's a penalty of some kind?
And now for your District 10-4A scoreboard.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just kidding. Hey, Henderson starting to pull away, guys, from Chapel Hill, 42-21 as they start the fourth quarter. And Kilgore starting to pull away from Van, 20-7 with 2:45 to play in the game.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so Henderson and Kilgore are going to win. They'll both go 2-1. Van will be. We'll figure it all out later. Okay, Palestine at their own 43-yard line. Palestine at the 43, and here's the handoff going to a running back, going to the right, and nothing doing there. No gain on the play.
There's a host of Bulldogs there. We're not giving up any run yardage tonight and very little passing yards. And we got 6 minutes left in the ball game.
So let's see. Carthage would be 3-0. Henderson would be 2-1. Kilgore would be 2-1. Van would be 1-2. Palestine will be 1-2. And Chapel Hill would be 0-3. I believe that's right. Okay, so now here's second down and 10 for Palestine. Pitch out, running back going to the right to the 45 and to across midfield and pushing forward. Big gain there on the play. That's going to be a pickup of 12 yards on the play down to the Carthage 45-yard line.
That's that Conley kid. He's the one that had a good run earlier. He's a different running back than the one we've had all game. And I don't think the other one's got any positive yards yet.
So that's their second first down of the ball game, and they now got it at the Carthage 45.
Got a lot of new boys in the game, Larry.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's see.
Caleb King is in there.
Yep, that's the one I spotted. We'll try to get the rest of them, especially for you mom and dads out there. Okay, here's a handoff, and going to be a gain of about 2 yards on that play. Okay.
Oh, number 70's in there.
Okay, that's DeKalen Pelham.
73.
That is Jesse Maxey.
Okay. And Jalen Thomas is in the game, number 1. And that's King in it, yes. He's played quite a bit when Whitlock was out.
That's Nate Mary just came in. We try to get all these guys for you here. We said 73. Okay. Handoff goes to the running back going to the left this time, and he's across the 40. That's going to be from the 42. And they're going to spot that at the 37, so 5 more yards there.
You know, these boys deserve to play as many minutes as possible. They practice just like the first string, and it makes us stronger next year. And he's done that the whole time. He does not run the score up on you. He puts his second string in and let them get playing time.
Okay, LaDarren Thorne is in there. Okay, we're under 4 minutes to play now in the ball game. 3:50 left to go. Carthage up 30, make it 43-0. Third down and 3 for Palestine at the 37. Hand off the running back, and he's going to be across the 35 and still on his feet. Now they get him down. That's going to be a gain from the 37 down to the 27, a 10-yard gain. And I think now they're in positive yardage for the ball game. And that's their third first down of the contest. Clock still rolling along here. 3:15 left to play in the ball game. Carthage up 43-0. And Palestine first down and 10 at the Carthage 27. Hutchinson, quarterback, still in there for Palestine. Palestine will fall to 1-2 with this loss in district play. They defeated Henderson here. Okay, pitch out, running back going to the left side, and he's a good man. He stays in bounds. Okay, that's going to be a 2-yard gain right there. Only reason I say stay in bounds, it keeps the clock running. And, the game's been decided for quite a while ago.
First half.
First half was decided, that's right.
Christian Miller's in the ball game.
Okay, very good.